fitness friends, today we have a 30-minute low impact legs, butt, and abs workout to do. For the last 10 minutes of this routine, I will be using my physio ball or yoga ball. If you don't have a yoga ball, you can use sliders to complete these moves. Other than that, get warmed up, get some water, and let's get moving. Alright everyone, I'm down on my mat and I'm warmed up and I'm ready to go. So let's start right away. I have my timer set for 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and we're going to be repeating the first 6 moves twice before we move on to part 2. So that's 12 minutes of HIIT. And I'm going to start our 10-second countdown right now. Our first move, you're going to be sticking out your right leg. Your left leg is going to be tucked under you. Your heel is going to be up against your butt. Almost down to a child's position. That was our timer to start. You're going to be lifting and lowering your leg. You're really going to feel this in your glute. That leg being underneath you, tucked underneath your butt, really isolates that glute muscle. It's a very small movement, but you will feel it. You can also stick this arm out and raise and lower this arm. So it's kind of like a bird dog position. Make sure you stay down. It's really hard to stay down and lift and lower this leg. Very, very small, isolated muscle group movement. Make sure you're breathing through this move. There we are. We're switching legs. So you're tucking your right leg down underneath you, and you're lifting and lowering your back leg. Just turn like this so you can see a little bit better. And you can lift and lower your right arm as well if you want to get into that bird dog balance type position. And breathing. Nice work, stick with it. Okay, now we're moving into an alternating crab toe touch plus a reach. So you just want to get in your crab position on your back, and you're going to touch one toe, put it down, and reach back. Okay? Switch. Touch your toe and reach. Pause at that reach. Really feel that nice stretch. That feels really nice. Make sure you're still breathing. You're oxygenating your lungs and your muscles. Good work. Okay, and our fourth move is called windshield wiper abs. You're down on your back, toes out in front of you, hands are straight up above your shoulders. If you want to hold weights during this move, you can. You're lifting and lowering your legs, keeping your toes pointed and your legs tight together to each of your hands. So your legs are making a V position. Make sure your lower back is flat against your mat and that you're breathing while keeping your abs pulled in tight. You want to suck your stomach in or pull your belly button to your spine. I've never liked that saying. Suck your stomach in. That's basically what that means. I'd like to keep my legs tight throughout this whole movement so that we're getting a full body workout with that. Okay, 6th move. Alternating T-stand push-ups with a leg raise. So get in your push-up position. This can be done from your knees if you want to modify. Push-up. T-stand, leg raise. down. Push up, alternate to the other side. T-stand, leg raise. That T-stand, you want to modify that. You don't have to stack your feet, you can keep them separate. To give yourself a little bit of a broader base for balance. Make sure your back is flat, your abs are tight during your push-up, and your hips are up and raised during that T-stand. You're not letting them sag. You're working through those oblique muscles, and you're breathing. Okay, we're back up to the top, starting with those bird dog glute raises. Tuck your leg under you. I'm going to be lifting and lowering my arm and leg the whole time this round. Small movements. Oh my goodness, I can feel this like a knife in my butt muscle. My rib cage is against the thigh of my leg that's tucked under me. So I'm really nice and tight in a ball. It makes it really challenging to raise that leg and arm. Make sure you're breathing. And we're just switching it out. Opposite leg, opposite arm. This is a nice stretch as well. Here we go. This is a really good warm-up move. If you're going to be doing a heavy lifting legs and butt routine, this is a great warm-up move, a great stretch. Ready to get your oxygen to your muscles, get that group warmed up and activated. There's a lot of talk about glute muscle activation before you work that muscle. You want to make sure you have it already ready to go, pumped up with blood, filled with oxygen. Or in other words, you like to be able to feel that muscle group before you work it, so you know where you're working. We're doing the crab toe touch and reach. This is also a good warm up. Focus on your balance, your flexibility, core strength. You want to hold that pose a little bit longer than me, go right ahead. No, it feels really nice. You know, in most of my routines, you'll find me jumping and bouncing around this room. But these routines are just as challenging for me. Okay, the windshield wipers. Here we go. Legs are tight, abs are tight, back is flat to the mat. Just looked at my timer and I realized we skipped a move, which is a plank position, 3-point knee touch. So I'm going to do that next. And then we're going to do our push-ups to T-stands. And then we're going to repeat that move again. It seems like always with these shorter routines is when I miss a move. Go figure, right? Okay. So we're going into our plank 3-point knee touch ab move. We're going to be rotating legs. 3-point knee touch is outer knee to outer elbow, knee to the center, knee to the inner elbow. Okay? Switch legs. Outer knee, outer elbow. Inner, inside, okay? Center, opposite oblique. Center, stay with it. So basically you're just moving that knee, the elbow, to the center, opposite elbow. Knee to elbow, knee to center, knee to opposite elbow. You'll feel this like super strong in all of your abdominal muscles. Your whole core is working throughout that move. Okay, now we're going on to those T-stand push-ups and leg raises, and then we'll go back again to that 3-point knee touch. Sorry. Just trying to make this routine a little bit more challenging for you. Make sure you're breathing. Yes, raise that leg nice and high. Keep your balance. Core is tight. Less than 10 seconds. Stay with it. This whole move can be done from your knees. Okay, back to those 3-point knee touch arms and legs. Here we go. Up in your plank. Outer, center, twist. Center, twist. Your core's tight this whole movement. Don't stick your butt up in the air. Don't let it sag. A lot of people don't like to do mat work, but it's incredibly effective. My shoulders are on fire right now. My abs are on fire. Okay, nice work. All right, I'm just gonna reset my timer, and we're moving on to our next 4 moves. Good job. So this next section is 8 minutes long, 8 rounds, 10-second countdown. We will be on our hands and legs. For most of this movement, we're doing the same leg for the first 4 minutes, switching to the second leg for the next 4 minutes. So,
3, 2, 1.
Great. Pop that leg out, straight out, like a 90-degree angle from your body. You're lifting and lowering. Lifting, lowering. Point your toe. Keep your whole body tight. If you want to come down on one elbow, you certainly can. Whatever feels comfortable to you. You want to keep that opposite leg directly under your hips. Don't go leaning too far in one direction on it. Support your body and your leg with your core strength and squeezing through that glute. You'll feel it nice and strong. I already feel that fire through my whole back side of my leg. Okay, 10-second break here. The next move is going to be to have that leg up and we're kicking it straight back and forward, okay? If you want to take those 10 seconds to do a quick stretch, go ahead. Back and forward. The nice thing about doing this in a HIIT format is you get those 10 seconds to give that glute a quick stretch. I know I can feel this on my supporting leg and the leg that we're moving. Keep your abs sucked in. Keep it tight. If you want to keep moving through these 10-minute breaks, just keep doing the same, or 10-second breaks. Just keep doing the same motion. You really want to work that glute, really want to fire it, burn up, do whatever you want to call it. We're working it. That's a 10-second break. I'm going to keep moving. Next move is we're doing leg circles. So, leg goes straight back and we're just doing small circles. I'm going to switch direction at 25 seconds. Keep breathing. 5 seconds till we switch directions. Other way. Keep those hips steady. You don't want to be swaying all over the place. We're working that leg and that butt. You want to feel it. If you're feeling it really, really strongly in that supporting leg, try to shift your weight a little bit more to the right arm. That's our 10-second break. Take this time to stretch out that muscle if you want. Keep doing those circles with me if you feel like it. Okay, now we're just keeping that leg up at a 45-degree angle, bringing it to the knee, to the elbow, shooting it back. Knee to elbow, shoot it back. Suck those abs in. Feel this pull through your oblique. Oh, my butt. I'm wishing I took those 10-second breaks now. 25 seconds, come on, stick with it. Ten seconds. And 1. Okay, going into child's pose here. We are just switching sides and doing the exact same movements on the other side. So we're starting with those 90-degree leg raises. Keep my book right in front of me. Switch arms. I'm going to be elbowing on my right side and my left arm is out. Lifting and lowering. Your leg is exactly like 90 degrees out from your body. Opposite leg is directly underneath that hip. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nice work. Stay with it. The next motion is we're just kicking that leg straight back, forward and back. Keep that whole leg tight. Why not work those quads and those hamstrings? Make sure your abs are sucked in.
I ate 2 packs of Angry Bird candy.
Oh my goodness, Roman. You should eat some breakfast. It's Easter today. Here. So, my children are eating candy like crazy. I'm sure I will be too, which is why I'm doing this nice 30-minute workout. This also feels really good because I'm quite sore from my workout yesterday. Instead of just totally taking the day off and eating candy, I thought I'll get 30 minutes in, work out some of that lactic acid that's stuck in my muscles. Raise my metabolism up so that I can really enjoy the Easter dinner we're having at my parents' house later. I'm going to keep moving. This is our 10-second break. We're doing leg circles next. Okay, circle it out. I'm changing directions at 25 seconds again. Switch directions. Breathe through this movement while keeping your abs sucked in. A lot of times when we do movements like this, we want to hold our breath. Don't do that. You want to keep that oxygen flowing. I'm going to keep moving. Our next is the knee to elbow. This is our last movement in this group of 4, these 8 minutes. Stick with it. Good job. You have 20 seconds left. Knee to elbow. I'm keeping my toe pointed, really flexing my muscles at the back of that movement. That was our timer. I'm going to get 2 more in. All right, now I'm going to go into child's pose. Stretch that glute out. Nice work. We have 10 minutes left. I'll be using my ball for all of these moves. If you don't have a ball, I'll show you what you can do. The first one we're doing, I'm actually just going to be sitting right on the ball. If you don't have a ball, sit right on a chair or your couch, whatever feels comfortable to you. And we're going to be doing front leg raises. We're going to do one leg the first round and the next leg the second round, okay? Oops, don't want to start that yet. Got to change my interval to 10 minutes. These are 5 moves we'll be repeating twice. Okay, start, 10-second countdown. Let me show you what that front leg raise looks like. So you can do whatever you like with your hands. If you want to hold them here, if you want to hold the ball for some more stability. You're lifting and lowering. It's not a big movement. You can flex your foot if you want. You can bend your leg. Whatever feels better to you. It's a little bit more challenging to keep your legs straight. Okay, 10-second countdown is started. I'm going to start with my right leg. I should go on a little bit of an angle so you can see.
3.
It's not that great big of a range of motion. Okay, lift, lower. You'll feel it in your quad. And I'm pointing my toe, so I'm flexing my calf muscle as well. Keep your abs sucked in. Put your arms up above your head if you want to elongate your spine. And breathe through the movement. You got it. Come on, stick with it. My leg is shaking because I'm flexing it that hard and this difficult movement. 12 seconds, come on. Hi, sweet girl.
I take this off.
Come here, I'll take it off for you. 1. Okay, what, this just your shirt? Just the sweater? Okay, next move is ball, knee tucks, and toe taps. So, you're on top of your ball. You're pulling it in. And an ab crunch. Keep those knees up, shoot it back, tap one toe down. Tapping the opposite side after the next pull. Tap down. Keep your abs tight. Make this a muscle movement. This is a slider move if you don't have a ball. Breathe. 10 seconds. Come on, stay with it. Nice work. Okay. Next we're doing ball leg raises. So you're on your back. That ball's between your feet. You're raising it up, passing it to your hands. If you want to try to catch it, go for it. Throw it. It's a little bit more challenging than you think it is. If you don't have a ball, you can use a pillow for this. If you want to make it harder, use a smaller ball. If you have like a children's ball, like one of those they sell in the grocery stores. Although sometimes I think a bigger ball is just as challenging because it's heavier. It's just easier to catch a bigger ball. Okay, nice work. Or if you have a medicine ball, you can really... Okay, this is a really, really challenging move for me. I put it in here just to try it. You're holding your flank on your ball. And if you can, get up to your hands, go ahead and do that. I'm staying on my elbows, lifting and lowering your leg. One at a time. It's a very small movement for me. I'm struggling to stay on this ball right now. Suck your abs in, keep your butt down. Stay with it. What, sweet girl? Okay, I'll help you in just 1 second, okay? You know Daddy can help you. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna hold plank right now because I'm really wobbling and I'm losing my focus. Hold your plank, nice work. Whew. Okay, ab crunch on your ball. And what you're doing is just gonna pick up your opposite toe and touch it with the opposite hand. So, crunch it up, toe touch, down. Crunch, toe touch, down. There's a certain amount of stability on this too. If you don't have a ball, you do this on the floor. Ugh, my abs. Try to make this look pretty if you can. Whew. Seconds. You want to feel the pull through your oblique when you're reaching for that opposite toe. Back up to the top. We're sitting on our ball. You're lifting and lowering your leg. I'm going to be on my left leg this time. Pointing my toe. Keep your leg flexed. Lift and lower. If you don't have a ball, you're on a chair. You're on your couch. You can put your hands up above your head. Suck your abs in. Stick with it. It's actually hard for me to keep my hands up. It's always good to challenge yourself, try new moves. Okay, ball knee tucks and toe taps again. So you're down in your plank position, your feet are on your ball, you're pulling it in and toe tapping. Knees in, down, tap, tap. Good job, stay with it. Keep control over your ball and your movements. Muscle movements. Nice work. Okay. Back to those ball leg raises with a catch. Here we go. Make sure your form is still good, your abs are tight, your back is flat to the mat. And you're breathing. Nice work. Okay, here's that terribly difficult move for me. The plank on the ball, or plank on the ball. If you're super advanced and you can do push-ups on your ball or leg raises, go for it. I'm just gonna hold this plank position. I'll try to lift my legs a couple times. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really shaking. I'm really trying to hold myself stable on this ball. "15 seconds, let's go. Stay with it. My core is on fire right now. And there we are. All right. Last move, ab crunches and toe touches. Okay, so get on your ball. You're crunching it up. And you're toe touching. Up, toe touch. Squeeze through those abs and obliques. All right, that's it. We've made it through this routine. I'm really sweated. I wasn't expecting to get this sweated with it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have a great rest of your afternoon. And now I'm gonna go eat some chocolate bunnies. Just kidding, I'm more of a jelly bean kind of girl.